Mandy. I wanted to answer this question with a video because maybe like some people wonder how long I was in my addiction for versus like how long I was on MAT for. So I got addicted to heroin in 2013. So from 2013 forward, I was addicted to opiates. There would be times when I would try to get on methadone and stuff, and it would work for like a second, but I'd always get taken out of the methadone clinic because I would miss 3 days or more, and then they would just take me out, and I would just be like, anyways. So when I went to jail in the summer of 2022, I asked the nurse what she thought I should do whenever I got out of jail, because I was probably going to get back on the methadone. But she's like, don't get on methadone, get on Suboxone. And so I kind of reluctantly took her advice. I liked the idea of methadone so much more than I did Suboxone, because every time I try Suboxone when I was in my active use, like it just always sent me into precipitated withdrawal because I would never wait long enough to take the Suboxone, so it always sent me into withdrawal. So I was like, I'm allergic to this shit. But when I got out of jail and I was just out of, I hadn't used anything for 2 weeks, and I got out of jail, instead of picking up blues right away to end my suffering, I decided to take a sub first as a baseline, and if I wanted to use blues or something like that, then I could, but as long as I have the Suboxone in my system first, then I could always take my Suboxone, And then I got on Suboxone, and then after, July 2022, I stopped, I hadn't relapsed, I just continued on my journey with Suboxone. I was on subs for 9 months, and my nurse practitioner, she knew that I still like I love Suboxone because it saved my life and it gave me peace of mind, but I also hated the fact that it still made me need it, I still was tied to it. Even though it brought so much security and comfort and good things into my life, I still hated to be addicted to something. I still hated waking up in the morning and needing something. I still hated, the sneezes and the fucking yawning, I still hated those things. So she told me, people use Sublocade. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but people use Sublocade to get off of Suboxone. And at first I was like, okay, I was very hesitant. I just didn't know, but after doing my own research, I decided, okay, I'm going to get on the Sublocade. Why not, And that's whenever I decided to record my Sublocade journey on TikTok, and the rest is history pretty much. I stopped getting my Sublocade injections in September of last year. So it's been like 4 months since I've been on anything. So, right now you're seeing me in my most truest form, except for I smoke weed still. I still smoke weed. But I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke meth. I don't smoke blues. I don't shoot up heroin. I'm doing pretty good. But thank you so much, Mandy, for your question. Hopefully this answered it. And, I appreciate you with your little lollipop, go lolly, lolly, lolly. Thank you, Mandy. Have a good day. So, just to recap, I was on opiates for 9 years. I was on Suboxone for 9 months, and then I got on my Sublocade, and I was on Sublocade for 4 months, and then I stopped in September of last year, and so that's how long I was addicted to drugs for 9 years. I was on Suboxone for 9 months, and then I got on Sublocade. And then I was on Sublocade for 4 months. Side note, my life path number is also 9. I'm just kidding. Okay, but yes, thank you, Mandy, for